Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Julio Gonzalez and welcome to the Federalist Pages. And tomorrow is the big debate, the big rematch, the thriller in Nashville between our president Donald J. Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. And a lot of people are wondering what needs to happen, what each candidate needs to do to prevail in this debate. After all, the first debate was a disaster, it was a brawl. The second debate, what second debate? And then this, the third and final debate, is going to be the last time we have the opportunity to look at these two head to head. So what is it that President Trump is to do if he's going to prevail? Because as you all know, I believe that President Trump is the only natural choice that will allow our country to prevail over the next 4 years and maybe beyond. Well, let's keep a couple things in mind before we answer that question. First, what are we competing over? We're competing over virtually no one. Everybody, I would think, has made up their minds. There's only a couple of exceptions, and I'm going to get to them after I tell you the two big groups. The first group, of course, is the Joe Biden supporter. Listen, if you're still going to vote for Joe Biden, there is nothing anybody can do to fix whatever mistaken reasoning you have at this point. Yeah, I know you may not like Donald Trump, but this isn't really about a personality contest. This is about running the country into the future. And if you're still backing Joe Biden, there's nothing that President Trump is going to be able to say or do at that debate that's going to change your mind. So forget that group. Then there's the rabid President Trump supporter. These guys are going to deliver their vote even if they have to walk over broken glass. They're going to deliver their vote to the polling station in person. Period. End of story. You don't need to convince them either. They're going to vote for Trump. Then there's the two other groups that I had mentioned previously. First one is the sly, undecided voter. Look, there's nobody who's undecided now. If you're saying you're undecided, Dollars to Donuts says that you're going to vote for Biden. Don't fool me. You're going to vote for Biden. The only other people who are undecided are also undecided for another reason. They're trying to hide it, that they're going to vote for Trump because they fear the ramifications. But that's not really the group I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that really goes to the poll, to the pre-election poll and fills in, I don't know, I'm going to vote for it. Yeah, you know, you're going to vote for Biden. And that leaves us with a small group, the only group where President Trump could make some inroads. And that group are these small group of people that don't like Trump, don't really want to vote for Trump. They're going to vote for Trump, maybe. But man, they fear what Biden has in store. They fear a Harris administration, which is essentially what's going to happen. So they really want to vote for Trump, but really don't want to reward unruly conduct or the dislikes, whatever it is about his personality that they dislike. So really, let's play the game. If we're going to be competing about anybody, we're competing about that small group. I argue that that group isn't going to make that big a difference, but let's say that it's bigger than I think and it really does mean something to the outcome. Then this is my advice to Donald Trump. Don't say anything until you're called to. Don't confront Joe Biden unless it's your turn to talk. Don't roll your eyes. Don't wave your arms. Don't go up to the microphone and say, wrong. Don't do any of those things. Just be quiet and enjoy the ride. Why? Because the less you talk, President Trump, the more Biden's gonna mess himself up. He cannot complete a multi-sentence paragraph. So just let him run. Let him do his thing, because the more he runs with his thoughts, the worse it's gonna be. And here's the other thing. You have to be as presidential, you have to come across as respectful and as decent and as in control as possible during this debate. Because if that small group really does exist, and if that small group is big enough to sway this election in one way or the other, then here's the two things that they're battling against. They're either going to go against their dislike of the president, which will only be worsened by any misconduct, or they're going to vote against Biden because he looks like an idiot. All you have to do is let Joe Biden look like an idiot, which he will the moment he gets to his third sentence. My name is Dr. Julio Gonzalez. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit us at thefederalistpages.com. God bless you. Talk to you soon.